Hello, this is Sarah and this is Persona 4 episode 13 review. Sorry if I didn't get the last two episodes review out. The reason was my DSL's been down for a week and before I know it, episode 13 came out. So I will do a super quick review of episode 11 and 12 and 13 kind of were like two-parters, so these will be reviewed in this review. Quickly, episode 11 has concluded that Yukiko Stalker was the killer or the serious murderer behind of the uphanging murder cases from antennas, and he also had his own persona, but for some reason when he didn't admit to his persona, it vanished. You know, all the other characters admit that you're part of me and they have their other selves turned into personas, but Yukiko Stalker's persona kind of vanished and case closed. And then we moved on into two episodes of two-parters, or actually two-parters of one story, episode 12 and 13 named Summer Vacation, which are all stuff that happened inside of the game. But I rather would say that I'm amazed that Narukami was able to finish about 4 or 5 social links in just 2 episodes. It usually takes forever in the game to finish. Now, honestly, I haven't finished all of the social links on Persona 4, so I'm not exactly familiar with all of the stories that was involved in these 2 episodes. And I don't really think that people care much about these little interactions. But it's all part of increasing Narukami's social links, which increases the amount of personas that he can summon. That's why the social links exist. Although I will admit the social links of Persona 4 were kind of ridiculous. Not as good as the links that Persona 3 had. Persona 3 had links that related to the main characters like school friends or people he knew about, or knew, especially the female version. The female version had most of the social links are characters from around her, from the main party and from her school. So it didn't feel weird when the main character was interacting with the surrounding social links. But in Persona 4 we had the strangest interactions with people. A wife that married and had a stepson, an old lady, a nurse, and Narukami being a teacher to a teenage boy. So it's kind of weird, right, when you're playing through that and you have to go to meet these strangers. I would have rathered if we had some links to some of the school meets of Narukami or someone he knew. But we had a really funny episode, and we also had the encounter with the mysterious fox, which in the game usually gave Narukami tasks to perform, and that was the way to raise his link with the fox. Now, the mysterious fox also encounter was awesome. It was one of the best parts of the 2-parters. When Narukami decided to buy the fishing gear, that was hilarious. Now, the guy he bought from is an infamous character in Persona 3 and 4. Usually buy stuff from him in the game, and he was captured for being or for selling fake stuff in Persona 3. He did have his link in Persona 3, and he kept continuing on as just a side character that sells products for the main character in Persona 4, like special offers and stuff. In the game, you could buy fishing gear through the same guy, so they kind of took that, applied it into the anime, and Narukami went on fishing, and it was probably the most hilarious moment of the whole episode, in my opinion. Overall, the summer vacation episodes were kind of interesting. We had Nanako-chan running around and just, I guess, acting like a tiny detective trying to figure out what her cousin was trying to do, or why did he disappear through the whole summer. Of course, the reason was that Nanako-chan's umbrella was lost, and he was trying to buy her a new one, so he had to work the whole summer because the umbrella was really kind of expensive, and he didn't have the money to buy that umbrella for her. Overall, 2 episodes, kind of nice. Filler episodes, I know, but it's part of the game, so you have to have that. Next episode is the school trip. We are going to go to Tatsumi Port Island. We're going to go to the main city of Persona 3 main events. Although that does not really affect the main story in any way. It's just that the characters are taking the trip to Persona 3 homeland. We're gonna see some of the social link characters, but that is it. That is Persona 3 is a story and Persona 4 is a story. They don't come near each other in any other way, except of course for that part, which is the school trip. And it's actually one of my favorite parts, the whole school thing. And the next episode will have something called the King's Orders game, and it's pretty hilarious. Don't want to spoil it out for you guys. You just wait and see it. And that wraps up the 3 episodes reviews. 11 quickly, 12 and 13. I know this review was a bit long, but I'll end it at here, and I'll see you in another video. So take care and stay safe. Bye.